Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, or this is one of your cards here, the fish in the cup. If this reading resonates with you, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. This is a general reading. I would check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. All cards are male or female. The overall energy of this reading, Pisces, is the Six of Pentacles. This is breadcrumbing. This is feeding the relationship just barely enough to keep it hanging in there. It throws your scales off balance. And this is just surrounding your entire reading. So you're coming through this breadcrumbing situation. Let me read on, get more information on that card. Up here in your highest energy is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, this is like a tainted love offer. You know, I'm almost feeling, Pisces, that I think this is a them or you situation, okay? This reading can be reversed. It can be all about what you've been doing or what's been happening to you, okay? I want you to keep that in mind as I go along in this reading. I'm going to read it as if this has been happening to you, but the roles could be reversed, all right? I have the breadcrumbing as the overall energy, and the Page of Cups in your highest energy. The Page of Cups, this is being offered a cup that has a fish in it, okay? This is your card because there's a fish, that's it. But the energy, this is a tainted cup of love. There's something in that cup. There's not a lot of room for love. This is all you were receiving and being breadcrumbed at the same time. That's why, you know, they go together perfectly. So you were blocking that energy, you were blocking dealing with it, you were blocking it because you were blocking your heart. You didn't want your heart to get hurt. So your swords were up, you were pretty much aware, but in self-defense mode, not dealing with it. I don't want to see it, I don't want to deal with it, because you didn't want your heart to get broke. Oh my gosh. So you've known, you just haven't dealt with it. And then we have you dealing with it, okay? So finally, you put those swords down, you take off your blindfold, and you put one of those swords up in self-defense. And it's also about seeking truth and clarity through conversation. The Queen of Swords also has her hand out. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, so it'd be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But here you are. You're asking for the truth, like, what is going on here? Why are you breadcrumbing me? Are you hiding something from me? You know, what's going on here? So you seek the truth. You seek the clarity. So you're putting down this Two of Swords. You're done blocking, dealing with this energy. I have the Justice card. The Justice card is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But again, your sword is up in self-protection. You're trying to keep your scales balanced. You're done with this, you know, breadcrumbing thing. You're very much aware your sword is up, you're in self-protection mode, and you're trying to keep your life balanced. On the other side, and it's from this, you know, that Page of Cups too, that tainted love offer is just not a full cup of love. On the other side of the Six of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But there's the Pentacle. This is what you have your eye on. You needed this relationship to be more stable, more secure, and you talk about it. It's like, you know, you need to be more grounded. It's not necessarily that you need an engagement ring or something like that. Remember, all these are male or female, But you want to feel more grounded, and you need to, because they're not treating this relationship as if they want to stay in it. Really, they're just barely feeding enough to keep you hanging in there. Under the Justice card, this is almost what you're demanding, a fresh start and a new beginning. You're like, you know, you have your sword up, you getting your scales balanced from this energy, and you're going to have a fresh start and new beginning. And this is it's like you put your foot down, you're like, well, I'm having this no matter what. You know, you want to keep breadcrumbing people, go for it. But I am going to become balanced, and I am going to have a fresh start and a new beginning. And this Ace of Wands is right next to the 10 of Pentacles, which is under the 6 of Pentacles. This is your new beginning. This is what you're seeking. This is what you need. This is, you know, what you want to concentrate on in your relationships, is a union between two people that's solid. Look at all the pentacles, 10 of them. Secure, stable, possibly an engagement or marriage. There is extended family, there's pets, there's a child. This is about family. This is about being in a solid relationship. This 10 of Pentacles is a far cry from the 6 of Pentacles. This is what you're going for right here. This fresh start, new beginning. I have the Hermit right under the Queen of Pentacles, looking at this, you know, you're already asking the questions now. You already put your swords down. You're like, you can't take this kind of energy anymore. You need to either move forward with or without them. And you seek the truth from them, like, what's going on here? Well, we have the Hermit. And seeking the truth, this is like you kind of go up in your head, or the time that you spend alone, okay, the Hermit, it's kind of alone time. But this is seeking your path forward. So you didn't take this very lightly. You've given this a lot of thought about what is your path forward. Well, the Hermit is shining a lantern on the 10 of Pentacles. There is a solid and secure relationship out there for you, and you are going to be moving forward. Now, is it with this person who's been breadcrumbing the relationship? I don't know. Let's take out the second part of this reading. For Pisces. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, the question is about the love. It's like you have a lot of love to offer this person, and you're wondering where the love is when they're breadcrumbing the relationship. Oh, no wonder. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, Pisces. I do have the Ace of Cups here. Your hand is reaching right toward it, like, I love you, you know. It's like, I really love you. Why don't you, do you feel the same way? You don't act like you feel the same way. Let's talk about this, you know. So, there's the Ace of Cups, and on the other side is the 6 of Swords. Now, this is moving forward. Away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters, with swords of truth and clarity. So you do get some truth. You do get some clarity. It takes some work. You know, this boat's being pushed with a pole. So I'm still reading. Let's find out if you're moving forward on your own or with them. There are a couple other people on this boat, but let's just keep reading. So there's 3 in this card. There's 3 cups spilled in this card. So I feel like you're pretty disappointed on the reaction that you get from this person. Okay? I feel like you're looking at spilled cups. You're thinking about moving forward, or have been trying to move forward from this situation, really putting some work into it. But I call the 5 of Cups the card of hope, because there's 2 full cups here right behind this figure. So in turning around, there's still hope. Is it with this person? I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. I think it's like a process that's going on here. I have the 7 of Swords below the Ace of Cups and next to the Queen of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords is sneaky, deceitful energy. It's like lying, stealing, cheating. It can be like hiding feelings. It's right below the Ace of Cups. They could be just hiding their feelings. They could be just taking your love and running off with it too. But they're being deceitful about something, and it has to do with commitment, and it has to do with love. Okay. You're putting an end to this. There is going to be an end to all of this. I think you're moving away from this, is what I see from this energy. There's the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the end. Look. With all this truth and all this clarity, it comes to you, and it really puts an end to all this toxic energy. Excuse me. So, right under the Five of Cups, next to the Ten of Swords, is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns. Now, the energy is toxic. It's that whoever you were tied to was tied to someone or something else. That's what they were either hiding from you or why they were being deceitful with you. So there was a toxic energy going on here in this relationship. And that's why they were breadcrumbing you. That's why they were only giving you a cup with a fish in it here of love, and not a full cup of love like you were having for them and wanting to move forward with them, but you're just saying this isn't working out. So in all this honest conversation that you're going to or have already had with this person, you figure all this out. You know what's going on, and you do put an end to it. You are moving forward. It's not easy. You know you need to do it. You're very disappointed, okay? But there's hope, still hope and love, okay? They're not necessarily with them, but let's keep reading. I have the Judgment card right under the Seven of Swords and next to the Hermit. Wow. Well, your guardian angels and spirit guides are all around you, Pisces. They've been blowing this horn down on you. They've been trying to teach you a spiritual lesson. It's about this energy that you've been not dealing with, that you're now dealing with, which is probably your lesson right there, is to deal with it. Don't, shove things under the rug. Get things out in the open. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, oh, it's probably a duck, okay? So deal with it. Don't sweep it under the rug, because then things get out of hand. And I think this is your lesson. So you fall in love and they don't, But something's going on here. There's a reward for learning your judgment here. For learning your lesson. It's like you're awakening here. So you put an end. You put an end to all this, a stop. And you see here that you're moving forward, and I can't decide if you're moving forward on your own. I know you're very disappointed in their actions, but all the truth does come out. Well, you learn your lesson, and they're hard spiritual lessons. They do come back, and they come back willing to work on this Look, it's a happy reunion. This is a happy. They know what you're talking about. They know that they've been taking this whole relationship for granted. Actually, I think they have more love than what they were letting you know for you, in order to trying to keep themselves from becoming committed. They may have a fear of commitment, okay? And that could be the toxic energy that they've had with them. They could have been tied to a past relationship, or 2 or 3, that put them in this place where they made a declaration they will never be committed again or something. Well, that's what they were hiding from you, like having a relationship with you when they've already told themselves that they will never commit themselves or let themselves actually fall in love with somebody again. That's why you're being breadcrumbed. Got all the answers right here. If this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it doesn't, it probably is not. They're coming in, and it's going to be a happy reunion because there is a spiritual lesson learned here. And you're not settling. They know you're not settling. You will be moving forward with them, okay? So taking those swords of truth and clarity, ending all this sneakiness, you get the truth, you find out they really do love you, and you are moving forward with them. But it is work, And it's not like a speedy forward, but you are going to be moving forward with them. It's going to allow you to put down this burden, the 10 of Wands. And look, that 10 of Wands, I mean, it's like you're ready to drop those wands anyway, at any second. Heavy, heavy energy right under the Devil card. And that weighed heavy on you. But then they return, and so you're able to drop these wands. There's no 11 of Wands. These wands are ready to be just dropped. Let's look at the bottom card. The 8 of Cups. So yeah, you do talk about, you know, walking away. You do talk about that you need a change in this relationship. This is all part of your truthful conversation. It's all part of the feelings that you have for them. If they don't care about you the way that you care about them, if they can't treat this relationship differently, you will walk away. They decide that they're going to, you know, I think that I think you do walk away, because I have the reunion card here. So it's like you do say, oh, I can't do this anymore. And then they come back like, well, let's try this. Let's just try it, you know. It gives them time to think about what they really want. And you do go forth with your sword up, looking for the truth, looking for the clarity now. You get out of that 2 of Swords energy so that you're very much aware and moving forward. Wow. Okay, Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.